Shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His heavenly Son. First and foremost, we give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, B'Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles out of New York, the great millstone of GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, looking at the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, with sincerity. And no further ado, we're going to jump right. Shalom to Aqua. We're obedient to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. Okay? And you can't leapfrog over your husband to get to the Lord, right? Outside of that, we're just going to jump straight to it. This is a Hebrew. The title is Hebrew Israelism. It's a made-up religion by Vocab. We are Hebrew Israelites. Say that again. Hebrew Israelism is a made-up religion, right, by Vocab. First of all, let me go into a tab, and I'm going to go to Edamon online. When you put dash ISM, it'll tell you what this is. ISM, word forming element making nouns implying a practice, system or doctrine, etc. All right, and it's almost how we'll say, if you come into the truth, will be one of the famous things we'll say is the Jewish people. They call themselves Jewish. Ish means what? Like. Ly or Li means like. I happily ran down the street. I joyously rejoiced. I angrily cussed them out, which means angry like, happy like, rejoicing like. Just as in the Lee would go back to the ish. Jewish would be Jew-like. I would say, with that motherfucker being devilish, that mean you the devil or acting like the devil? Oh, acting like the devil, because devil-ish means devil-like. Well, Israelite versus Israelism is saying, oh, Israelism doesn't mean you necessarily Israel, but you're practicing Israel. You have a system like Israel or a doctrine like Israel, but maybe not or maybe so. Ism doesn't give you it. Ism is not what the scriptures say. All right, and this word Israelitism ain't been around. Matter of fact, we go to Google or a start page and or any search app, search Hebrew Israelism. You got to go down just to get something, because first is it's no such thing. It ain't never been. There was no word. That was not even a word. You're not gonna go into a dictionary and find Hebrew Israelism. It's no word. So guess what? Vocab made it up.
It's new speech.
It's new. Get that. Get what that means. Because while he's looking that up, here's Vocab Malone's page on the YouTube, and here's the first time 3 years ago where Vocab, Dr. White on Hebrew Israelism 2018 Vocab with Dr. White on D-Live, whatever the fuck DL, whatever the fuck that means. All right, which you got two Edomites. One who be wearing, Dr. White, the one was wearing the girl shit.
And he tried to kill his father.
Yeah.
And he dressed like a woman.
Yes, he dressed. So you got this nigga, they got another Edomite. Mosai's not dealing with these motherfuckers. Now look, this page is white. What they got his picture as? Red. You match according to the scriptures, which is why he hates us so much. And we don't need to give a fuck, because we hate you more than you think you hate us, bitch. Fuck you. We hate all wicked. We don't give a damn about the wicked. We hate the wicked. All right? But if you go into the scriptures, Jennifer, I'll just go straight to Genesis 25. He came out red all over. All right? And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. That in order to get pink, you need red. Even his caricature is pinkish to reddish. Okay? So you hate us for exposing that you're an Edomite and you teach false doctrine, okay? And you created a term called Hebrew Israelism, which is some bullshit. You just pulled that straight out your ass. And that's what we go back to go Google Hebrew Israelism. There's no word for Hebrew Israelism. And so you come to you made it up. You got the word?
Yeah, okay, new speaker. This is the definition. Ambiguous, euphemistic language used chiefly in political propaganda.
Say it again, baby.
This is
Then you can break
newspeak.
it down.
All right, it's ambiguous, euphemistic language used chiefly in political propaganda, and that main point is that that political propaganda. You see, basically what Esau's trying to do. All right, he's trying to do what do they call a smear campaign? Okay, he's trying to make us look like the bad guy. He's trying to paint this narrative that we're the issue and we're the problem. When really he's the one that's been the the terror. Okay, the drug dealer, the murderer, the rapist in the world, but he's trying to put it on us. What does it say in the scripture that he calls us the accuser of our brother?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to make us look like the bad guy when it's really him, And that word, like going back to was it Hebrew? How did that guy pronounce it?
Hebrew Israelism.
Hebrew Israelism. That's just a made-up word. Okay, it's a made-up word to make us look bad. Because basically,
what was to debunk our faith, debunk our truth? It's to basically say, oh, you call yourself Hebrew Israelites, we're going to say it's Hebrew Israelism, because now you can put you into Baptist, Methodist, it's now just a religion now, or Protestantism, all right? You got, matter of fact, let me look up that word. So I was going to get that scripture accused of our brother, but
I got that for you.
Go ahead. But you say Protestant, Protestant, God damn it, can't spell what the shit was. All right, this is my point. You'll go put in Protestant and Protestantism, and then you'll find, let's see, did I spell it right? Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Protestantism. All right, division within Christianity originating within the 16th century Reformation. You put an Islam on shit, they got the religions, Protestant. That's that you can actually find this. Look, your definition, Wikipedia. He's trying to make us a religion.
Yep.
All right, he's trying to make it. Oh, y'all ain't the real ones, but this is what y'all believe. Fuck you, bitch. We the Israelites, motherfucker, and we the gods of this planet. We the gods of existence, and it's not that we did it in our own power. The Most High made us this way, nigga. The Heavenly Father, we are His sons, cracker. And the Most High is about to destroy all this wickedness on this planet very soon. You can't I got an emergency precept. Romans, the 3rd chapter, the 3rd verse, man. And I am not apologizing for my spirit or my speech, because I'm pissed, nigga. Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? From Israelites to heathenites. All right? What if they don't believe? Show their unbelief. Well, this is Hebrewism. This is Protestantism. This is Lutheranism. This is Mormonism. Or whatever they want to try to group a fucking religion and make us that, like, take away from what we're saying. Oh, matter of fact, watch this. We'll just go straight to his, if you just go listen to them, they're going to try to debunk us and tell us what we have and what we don't have. All right?
Black Hebrew Israelites. I do not understand the title.
Can I say something?
I do not pretend.
And we're not Black Hebrew Israelites, okay?
That.
Because you will look at me and people will call me a white man.
Yes, they do.
Okay?
How many times?
Numerous times.
Since you can't start coming to the camp.
And
once you crossed that line and came into the camp, and we'll stay, motherfucking crackers in the wicked. What about him? And ever since then, you've been our token speckled bird. Yeah. Am I right? Yep. And matter of fact, since you go back a while, how long you been in the truth? 8 years, 7, 8 years?
I think something like that.
All right. So going back, how many other brothers in other camps use you, for an example? Because earlier on, you were one of the few speckled birds that was a right of a big camp. You know what I'm saying? So brothers would use this brother for an example, you know. And even then, what did just one of the Sakari guys was like? GMS got white people in their camps. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. And it's like, motherfucker, we don't have no Edomites in our camp. We have Israelites in our camp. Now, some of them might appear to be this or that, but that's appearance, bro. If you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes with this brother, you're gonna know that this is. Excuse me, it's gonna be blunt as hell. He's a nigga. He's as black as you gonna get, bro. All right, you talk to him, you see his family, you see the way his mannerisms, you meet his father, you meet his mother, and you'll understand that this is a speckled bird, and that's as much as you're going to get. And he's an Issacharite, with a so-called Mexican, a Mexican who looks so-called white, but then who conquered Issachar? Esau. It only makes sense. But if you don't have the scriptures to back you up, you're going to do off rhetoric. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
I got 3 seconds. You want me to get it?
That's fine too.
This is Psalms 50 and 19. It says, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit."
That's it.
And that's what they do. They're framing deceit right now. All right, they're trying to paint this narrative that we're this, we're that. Oh God, we're such a problem to our communities. Well, we haven't done anything negative to our communities. We're trying to uplift our community. We're trying to tell first and foremost, our people to repent. All right, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Return to Yahweh Shema Shai, follow the law, statutes, and commandments, which, as the scriptures say, what the laws, statutes, and commandments, they're not grievous. Okay, they're beneficial to you. We're telling our people to get back in order.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they can actually live, not for lack of words, not this lifestyle, which is not even really a lifestyle. It's a death style.
Oh, man, absolutely.
Everything that our people do leads to death, and that's because they're following the ways of Esau Edom, because he is death.
That's it.
All right.
And he's the father of sin.
Yep.
And what's the wages of sin?
Yes.
Death. So that's what Esau Edom does, and he changes everything. He lies. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, and give me the transgressions of our education. We go straight to the point, because the whole 2nd chapter. Once you go into one scripture, you really want to go through the whole chapter. If we go to the chapter of everything, we're going to be here for 5,000 hours. All right. So while he's getting rid of Wisdom 2, you got to go jump down a little bit. While here, I'm going to go into the Southern SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center, which is Esau Edomites, and this is the history of Hebrew Israelism. First of all, that's bullshit. That's made up. There's no term and definition in the dictionary called Israelism. So that's bullshit. Okay. The Hebrew Israelite Israelism is rooted in Black Judaism, a belief system birthed in the late 1800s. Bullshit! Lies, you motherfucker! Let's see when the black so-called Christian, they said birthed in the late 1800s. Now, before I go into this, hit your scripture, because
This is the one. Here?
yeah, that's it.
So I can't forget what you asked for. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education.
So wait a minute. Read that again.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
So Esau Edom is always trying to trap your ass up. And that's scripture. They trap men. All right? They set snares. Okay? They try to catch you. And then they teach us to catch each other. All right? That's why they got the trap house. And now we trap men. But that's how you trap them, by putting out false doctrine, putting out false information, make it seem and sound good, and then have people come over to your understanding, which is bullshit. Go ahead.
It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous.
So wait a minute. Let us, Esau Edom, lie in wait, be sneaky, and catch the righteous. If they know we're the righteous, do they know who are they?
Exactly.
What's the opposite of the righteous?
Wicked.
So if they know and they declare that we are righteous, then they're declaring as we are righteous that they are wicked. So they know that they're the wicked.
Right.
So if they know that they're wicked, that's why they play so cunningly, because they know who the fuck they are. Okay? That's why this Hebrew Israel is an attack on us being the true Israelites. But it's not going to work, because the righteous not going to pay no attention to this shit. That's why we tell you this to debunk their bullshit from the righteous to come. The wicked niggas, they're going to fall for this shit, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's what's another religion, this shrine, and they're going to go back into your so-called Christianity, and because they dumbass 2/3, we're going to be destroyed, and fuck them too. Go ahead.
It says, because he is not for our turn.
So they know that we're not for the benefit for Esau. We're not in the actually we are. But for them and wanting to be lawless, to wanting to be free to do whatever the fuck they want, then we're not for their turn. But for true righteousness, We're for their turn. Why? When the wicked are in rulership, the people what?
They mourn.
When the righteous are in rulership, the people what?
Rejoice.
So if we are in rulership and we are the righteous, per them, they call us righteous there.
Yep.
Then if you stop bullshitting, guess what? Then we gonna be rejoicing. All right, go ahead.
And it says, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
How contrary?
Clean contrary.
Wait a minute. That means 100% contrary. And I like the word clean. I think the word use clean. Like, we are clean. We're clean and contrary to all the wechet. And what he just said, he said they're the righteous. So that we're the righteous, that means they're the wicked. Go ahead.
It says, he upbraided us with our offending the law.
So we cussed them out.
Yep.
And because upbraiding goes into rebuking, snapping and fussing and cussing and taking down. If I braided, that was putting it together. If I upbraided, I'm taking it apart. It's just as simple. All right, go ahead.
It says, and he objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education.
So they know they teach and transgress education, which means they teach bullshit. That means the history of Hebrew Israelism is straight bullshit because it didn't come from a righteous Israelite. You got a precept to go with that?
I still got that Psalms 50. There's a little bit more.
Was there a little bit? That was the end of that scripture?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because if we go back into that, we can go pull a whole lot of meat off that bone, and it's going to change the lesson. Go ahead.
I got a little bit more. I'm going to start from Psalm 50 and 19 again. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thou tongue framest deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, and slanderest thy own mother's son. And we know that what? Jacob and Esau were brothers. Okay? That's in the scriptures. And what did these Edomites do? Okay? They slander us. They speak evil of us. Okay? They're always trying to make us look like the bad guy when it's really them. And they're mad because our sacrifices, all right, are better than theirs. Because they got what? Wicked sacrifices. And we got what? Righteous sacrifices. And they're mad about that. And that's why, you go into the history of Cain and Abel. That's why Cain slew Abel. Because his works were evil. All right? And I'm talking about Cain. His works were evil. Okay? And I'm going to keep reading. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself. But I will reprove thee. And how is the Lord reproving Esau? All right? He's using his mouthpieces, which is the prophets, and we're rebuking this place. Okay? The prophets have been out for what, since the late 60s to now? This place has been getting rebuked.
Well, the prophets have been out since the beginning. Because you said that, Luke,
the first chapter.
in the 60-something verse when it says the prophets which have been since the world began. But if you go back into the 1700s, 1800s, you'll see the Israelites, I think it was on Cherry Hill, the Israelites, and matter of fact, I think that's what it's, I'll just pull it up just real quick. Israelites, Cherry, I think it's Cherry Hill.
What's wrong with the church?
You'll see the marker Yaharazah. Here you go. No, shit. I might have to. I know I got the marker. Is it on Cherry Hill or is it? I clicked on that one. Really.
Keep reading.
Oh, it's images. I don't know images. That's not the one I wanted. I got it. But if you go,
Try to keep reading.
Try
to keep reading.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep reading and finish this off. It says, "But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes." And that's what you're seeing. Okay, the Lord is setting us in order. You got all with the two sticks coming back together. What is that? Ezekiel the 37th chapter talks about the dry bones. All right, which is Israelites. All right, we're getting what, our skin back. Our ligaments. We got the breath of life in us. We're becoming that great army, man. That spiritual army. And Esau is getting scared, man. Sees the two kingdoms, the northern and southern kingdom, coming back together. There's no fighting, amongst the elect. All right. we're coming back as a family, and Esau doesn't like that. He hates that. He wants us to, be what is it? He uses that divide and conquer tactic. He wants us to be separated. He wants us to hate one another. All right, to really make his job easier. Oh, let them fight each other. I could just sit back and relax and watch the show. Have some popcorn. That's what that guy wants to do. All right.
That's it.
You see, this is all the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And you can't do nothing to stop it. Hey, you can sit there and make all these, terms, Black Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew Israelism, all this, whatever you guys come up with, man. All right. You can, put it all on your media, make us look like bad guys. But you know what? Look, in the end, the elect is going to get saved, okay? And you're going to be destroyed. You're going to get put into slavery.
Come on.
And that's it. That's it. You can't change the script. This is not even our script. This is Yahweh Shem Yahushai script.
That's right. We didn't make this up. We're actually entering into another labor. We didn't make this. We didn't do this in and of ourselves. We did this of the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Hashem HaRachah. And so we have the right to to pull, draw off all this, because we are the true Israelites by blood. Okay. I'm still trying to find that one, because and that's funny, because that's Esau. I've been learning through the spirit that Esau has been playing with the search engine.
Oh yes, he changed stuff on recently. There was a word that I looked up. I believe it was I forgot the word exactly, but I was in the blue letter, and they switched it up again. It was another word that we go with too frequently, and he messed with it again.
That's it, because he's trying to control the narrative, all right. But what he doesn't understand is you can't control the narrative, all right, and you can't. It's just nothing you can do, all right. So let's go back. I'm gonna find that Cherry Hill thing in a minute, because I have to be more specific in my searching. And I'm Harazah, all right. But Hebrew Israelism is a made-up religion, because if you go into the scriptures, what you're going to find out that, matter of fact, let's go to basics real quick. Give me 4 scriptures of identification of who we are as in color. Joel 30:30s, Jeremiah, see whatever, Songs of Solomon, Revelation, just real quick, and just run through. If Hebrew Israelism, because what did he say about the Southern poverty? What it said? A Hebrew Israelite movement is rooted in Black Judaism, a belief system birthed in the late 1800s by Black Christians from the South Pentecostal Holiness movement. They claim to have received a revelation. America's recently emancipated states were God's chosen people, the true Hebrews. So this is a so-called religious movement that they're saying versus the truth, okay? And this is how they have us rated as. So if this is just some bullshit that we're talking about, of so-called Black Judaism, let's go into the scriptures to see if it's backed up in the scriptures. Just give me your favorite top 4 that so-called Israelites are so-called Black, if you don't mind. Well, I go look up this.
Can I add this too? If you notice too, they always mention Black, right? It's because they're trying to cut off Judah first. Mm-hmm. They want Judah to get to be put down because Judah's the head tribe. What is it saying? What is it? The book of Zechariah. What the tents of Judah shall be raised up first. All right, starting with the Judites. All right, and then from there, Benjamin and Levi, the southern kingdom. Right, then after that, it goes, comes Ephraim, and the rest of the northern kingdom tribes. But they are what's the word I'm looking for? For lack of words, they're trying to attack Judah the most, to stop this. But it's not going to work, man. You're fighting a losing battle. But this is Job 14:2. It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
They're what?
They are black unto the ground.
And that black don't mean actual literal black, just means dark. Yep. Okay, because they try to use that.
That's why you got the those Amalekites, all right? Mm-hmm. I forgot what sect of so-called Jews they are. All right, that's why you see them in all black. All right, they got the black head, you got the little what's that thing? Those little braids on the side of their head.
Yeah, yeah.
Corny as hell. All right, you know, it's no, man. You look in this. I'm sorry, man. These people vex the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Our people are full of life, colorful. You know, you read it in the scriptures. Our people are very, you know, they wear different, you know, reds to greens to you know blues, etc. We wear gold, all this stuff. And you look at these guys, plain, saltless. But these guys are supposed to be the people, right?
Right.
Come on, man. But yeah, they try to you know, basically fit themselves in that into that prophecy by wearing all black. You know, as the elder said, it's not what it means. It's just the skin color, okay? And if you look, go to your go to your yard, man. All right, start digging. Well, what's the color of dirt, man? From very dark brown to light brown. All right, depending on what type of soil you have. All right, you know.
That's it. That's it.
And Esau, he doesn't have color, man. That's why he's named Esau. Wasted away is he. His pigmentation's gone.
That's it.
All right, Edom, it means red. All right. You see? But I'm gonna keep.
So okay, hold on. This is we got a scoffer, Wesley Curry. Yes, and I actually can read that for your record. This motherfucker said, Wesley Curry says, "You Jewish? Read that. Your words, all your words are dead ashes, spiritually in the eyes of." First of all, fuck you and your mama. And for the record, we can read that, bitch. All right. Tha'ira wa baf la'a matha'ira ba baf. And I'm going to read it in the pure Hebrew because, bitch, just read. Give me Job 30 and 30. Nigga, your Wesley Curry, to second bitch ass, your ass is red, motherfucker. Read Job 30 and 30.
Job,
motherfucker, fuck you.
Job 30 and 30.
Bitch.
My skin is black upon me.
Your skin is what?
Black upon me.
Excuse me?
My skin is black upon me.
What sign?
My skin is black upon me.
What's his skin?
Red.
Excuse me?
Red.
How the fuck? Your skin ain't black, nigga. Go ahead.
And my bones are burned with heat. All right, that's Job 30 and 30.
Come on, go give me another one.
Let's see the Revelation.
Go ahead, either one you want.
First chapter, just basics right here. Revelation 1 and 13. Let's get straight to the point. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, which brass is brown. Come on, okay? And it says, as if they burned in a furnace.
Okay, so first of all, he came back and say, tell what it says, then prove it. You would fall like a pile of ash before you struck me, fool. Shalak Rayam, Wa'anashim, Waharagim, Mashapayim, Alcohol, Akawanyu, Wayabinaw, by Wesley Curry II, Wesley Curry II, Wesley Curry II. I claim you in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakakadash, and I guarantee you, by the time the Lord comes back and destroys this kingdom and fucks this place up, you're going to be my fucking slave, and I'm going to put you through worse than any other Edomite on my fucking plantation in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakakadash, and that's how I'm going to prove that. I don't respond to a bitch. I block a bitch, and you just got blocked, bitch, and that's how we do. You stupid, dumb ass, cracker ass, Edomite motherfucker. You ain't done shit for niggas, and you haven't done nothing for the Lord, and you are not the Israelites. So fuck you, bitch.
This is still one of my favorite scriptures to prove that those so-called Jewish people, okay, in the land of Israel aren't the true people. This is Isaiah 2, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. 2 and 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. All nations aren't going to the land of Israel, all right? And I'm going to keep reading. And many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
That's it.
And we will walk in his paths. That's
it.
not happening. Because look, those people out there are in the land of Israel, they promote homosexuality. All right, they promote eating unclean foods such as pig, shrimp. Okay, they promote pedophilia. All All right, those are the wicked, man. Those are Edomites, all right, from the tribe of Amalek. Okay, the head of Esau. All right, those aren't the Israelites. No one's going to the land of Israel right now to learn about the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, I'm gonna keep reading. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, and he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Now, since those Israelis, okay, got into the land of Israel, there's been nothing but an increase in warfare in that land and also worldwide, man. How are they the people of the Lord if warfare has increased? It said right there, neither shall they learn war anymore.
That's right. And he said they're going to take their pruning hooks and their weapons, and just take their weapons and so forth and beat them into plowshares, into pruning hooks, right?
Yep.
So if they don't beat their weapons, why is there middle of war right now in the Middle East?
Exactly.
Why are they dropping bombs? Where your gun, your human and your guns? You stupid looking ass, man. Now I reshared the screen because I had to pull it up. I guess I said Cherry Hill. It should have been Israelite. It should have been Israel Hill. But this is the placard, all right? And I'm gonna pull it up for this is hide that. Shit. All right, here. Let me go zoom in. Zoom. Yeah, yes, bitch. See now. Say you want to play games. Fuck you. All right. Yes. There we go. Free Blacks of Israel Hill. Just to the west lies Israel Hill, settled in 1810 to 1811 by approximately 90 formerly enslaved persons who received freedom and 350 acres from Judith Randolph under the will of her husband, Richard Randolph, cousin of Thomas Jefferson. These, quote unquote, Israelites and other free African Americans, which were Israelites, who worked as farmers, craftspeople, and appomattox river boatmen. Some labored alongside whites for equal wages and defended their rights in court. The family of early settler Hercules White, somebody like that, bought and sold real estate in Farmville and joined with white citizens to found the town's first Baptist church in 1836. Israel Hill remained a vigorous black community until the 20th century. So this is back in the 1800s. Israelites knew that we were Israelites, all right? And you go back to Nat Turner, and you go into his cussings and fussings as Nat Turner. He will tell you that we're the Israelites. But you read Job 30 and 30, right? You read Revelations, right? We can go further. We can go to Lamentation. His skin, his visage was blacker than the coal. We can go into Songs of Solomon 1 and 5 and 6. My skin is black upon me. No, I am black but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as black as the curtains of Solomon. All right, this is 1 and 5 of Songs of Solomon. Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black but comely. I'm beautiful. O you daughters of Jerusalem, you descendants of Israel, as the tents of Kedar, the curtain of Solomon. Look not upon me because I'm black. Don't treat me different. Don't look at me because I got dark skin and treat me like some other motherfucking kind of goddamn way because the sun have looked upon me. My mother's children were angry. The so-called white men, they were angry with me. They made me the keeper of their vineyards. They put us in slavery. But my own vineyard, my own land of Israel, I have not kept. That's scripture, bitch. That's why we cuss y'all motherfuckers out, and I don't give a goddamn fuck because you stupid Wesley Curry II, you stupid Esau Edom, and that's why we don't give a fuck what you say, and you have no power, you dumb stupid bitch.
That's why he's mad.
Exactly.
Because with Esau, he can control everything right now, right? He's got the resources, he's got the land, he's got everything, all right? He's got the media power. You see this, he can't touch this because it's the spirit, man.
That's it.
Okay? And that's why he's mad about it, because he can't control it.
That's it.
You see, this is not of us. This is of Yahweh Shema Shai. And you're not going to destroy the Lord's work. He's not going to allow it.
That's it. 333 Burrow Beans, Malak Eliyahu, Ban Yashral Yahawah, which I will change to Eliyahu because that ain't pure Hebrew. Yeah, Malak, that's perfect. Yashral Yahawah, that's perfect. But Habakkuk 2:4, because behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. but the just shall live by his faith. And that's the reason why you get mad at us. You're inventing other religions to try to debunk us. It's impossible. All right? Because the truth is the truth. Okay? And it's done. And we ain't gonna make this super long. We're gonna end up wrapping up. You got a last precept or something?
Yeah, I got that Psalm, was it 12 or 14 where the Lord's words are pure? What is it, 14? It's a lot. Give me a type of pure words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Psalms 12 and 6. This is Psalms 12 and 6. The words of the Lord Yahweh are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. So these words are pure, okay? And, you know, it's a lot.
No, go ahead.
You know, it talked about how, you know, that we're going to have a falling away. You know, in the last days, we're going to remember ourselves in the land of our captivities. Okay? The word is going to bring us together from the east to the west.
That's it.
Okay? And this is all prophecy.
That's it.
Prophecy being, you know, fulfilled. And these Edomites, they're getting mad about it.
Now I want to cuss this Edomite out some more, because he go put up a whole bunch of Assyrian Hebrew. This is the Hebrew, bitch. And you don't get to be called an Edomite. You get called a bitch because you a bitch. All right? You are nothing but, you are less than a bitch. Matter of fact, to call you a bitch is insult to all the true bitches, which are female dogs on the fucking planet. All right? But they'll let that one slide because I want to call your ass a female dog, bitch. Because this is Paleo Hebrew that's on the screen, as you see in many different applications. All right? You want me to try to read some Paleo shit that if I really want to cut you, I will go into Ben Eleazar, Yehudi, and then we'll show you how this cracker ass decided back in the 1800s that there was some discrepancy found in the Hebrew, and you decided to change the Hebrew. He was called the father of the modern day father of the here you go. He's the revival of the language in the modern era. You don't fit the description, bitch. You don't fit Negro, Latino, Native American, dark skin, the coming on slave ships, none of that. So guess what? You just changed and made up some bullshit. So you want me go ahead and prove it? Fuck you! I ain't showing shit and proving shit to your bitch ass, motherfucker. We the real Israelites, man. And we hard, bro. We don't care about what you think. You don't care about what you think. We don't care about what you think you know. You don't know shit as you ought to know. All right? And all you're doing is trying to debunk us and trying to stop us, which you can't stop. Guess what? The Hebrew Israelites camps where? Every fucking where. All right? It's like the brother said, Eliyahu. I'm going to pull it up. So I'm going to put in Eliyahu. Where did you get Eliyahu from? Because I think if I put Eliyahu in the scriptures, I don't even think it's going to pop up. Let me see if it will, though. All right, and then you can go to Eliyahu. All right, it's not pulled up in the scriptures. Where did you get that name from? And what is it supposed to represent? When we go into the Hebrew, get the Hebrew characters, and then we can transcribe it or transliterate it accurately, brother. Because you got everything right. Malak, Ban, Yasharala, Yahweh, that's all right. But there's no U's in Hebrew. So, my brother, P33 barrel beams. Because I don't know if Eliyahu is supposed to be Elisha, Elisha. I think it should be Elisha. If I'm just jumping off the what I'm guessing what you're trying to say. Because let me know where you got Eliyahu from. Is it Elisha, or something of that nature, and then we'll make sure we get it right. Because when I see Yahoo, that's actually trying to say Yahweh at the end. So that would make me think of Aliyah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would just say Aliyah, but I don't know. So I'm trying to go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I got this for Yiddish, right? Because that guy, you know, he basically, you know, brought out all that Syrian and all that stuff. You know, this is Yiddish. You know, simple Wikipedia, you know, lookup Yiddish. It says a High German derived language historically spoken by Ashkenazi Jews. So right there it says a High German derived language. Yiddish is German, Slavic, okay, a little bit of French, Arabic. Yep, it's gonna get into it too. It's gonna say You know, it's got, you hear it too. If you really listen to these, you listen to the Yiddish, you can hear all those languages mixed into it. All right, it's not the pure tongue, because the Lord said what in that Zephaniah? The Lord's going to give us a pure tongue. Okay, and Esau's mad about it because he didn't make it up. He doesn't have control over it.
That's it.
It's like, well, you guys are making this up. No, man, the Lord gave this to us.
So I just looked it up. Eliyahu will go to Elijah.
Yep.
All right. So now we'll go show you how, if you was really going to give yourself a name or go into the Hebrew, how you figure it out. You go into Elijah. I did not say Elijah or Elisha. I already knew through the Spirit where it was going to come down to, but I just wanted to get for edification's sake. And you go put in Elijah. As soon as you put Elijah, it goes right here. The La, Ya, Ha, and the Wa. All right. Alayah, Alayawa. And I don't even let's see. God of Yahweh. That's not right. That can look at it. No, I'm just saying that can't be right. God of Yahweh. Yahweh is God. So that don't make sense. That's not the proper name pronunciation. It'll be Yah Slaki. See Allah power. Yeah, my power is Yah. That would it be? It would be Allah Yah. It's Allah Yah. It would be Allah Yah. All right, and that's what it would be. Your correct name would be I don't put it here in the La, which is power, and then Yah, which is the Heavenly Father's shortened name. My power is Yah. You just put it in the Spirit and gave it to me. Anyway, but that's perfect, brother. It'll be Allah Yah. That'll be it. You don't need to know Allah Yahu and all that. It'll be Allah Yah. Just how I wrote it there. Allah Yah would be Elijah. Okay? And I would change that, brother, because if you try to get into pure Hebrew, like Zephaniah 3 and 9, that's what that goes into. Period. Allah Yah. Okay? You have any other scriptures here?
I can just finish this off real quick. It says, going back to the Yiddish, it originated during the 9th century. So that's when this was created. All right? And it says, in Central Europe, providing the nascent Ashkenazi community with a high German-based vernacular fused with elements taken from Hebrew, Aramaic, as well later on Slavic languages and traces of Romance languages. That's why I mentioned the French, because if you really listen to it, you can hear French being spoken in it too as well. All right, but it's just a mix of a bunch of languages. That's not the true pure tongue.
That's it.
All right.
And if we want to go down into it, we can go break it down by going into the start page, going to Wikipedia, where he made up this shit. And they tell you that he decided. What?
But then they get mad and say, well, you guys made it up. Well, he made it up himself.
Yeah,
this guy.
That's it. And they'll tell you that.
Damn hypocrites. You're going to say that about us, then what about this guy?
That's it. First of all, the Lord said his word was purified 7 times what? In the furnace?
Yeah.
So how can he come find discrepancies in the ancient Hebrew? All right, and if you go into it, it'll show you it'll say that he found discrepancies or whatever, and you'll go into it. You can get into it if you go read it. All right. But I'm not about to go into it. We already read this. We already know this. Oh, here we go. In order to supplement the deficiencies of the Hebrew language, the committee coins words according to the rules of grammar and linguistic analogy from Semitic roots, Aramaic, Canaanite, Egyptian ones, and blah 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 blah. All that bullshit. They made up some shit. So you don't see that? Fuck you. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care, because we're not for you. We're here for the hope of righteousness. That's right, brother. Barrel Beans. It should be. You say Elijah Bun. Now I wouldn't even say Elijah. I would say Alayah. You say Malak, that's king. You say Ban, that's son. You say Yashua, that's Israel. Yahawada, not Yahawda. It should be Alayah, La, Yah, Ban, which would be Elijah, which is my power is Yah. Yahweh Ban, son of Yahshua. And it should be actually written like this: Alayah Ban Yahawada, Ban Yahshua. Oops. Just for editing, because I saw it and the Spirit just had me mention it. I just saw it, brother. I'm one of the Hebrew scribes here in Chicago. Alayah Ban Yahawada Ban Yahshua. That's how you would write. That's how you would write it. And Ban means son, not child. son. Ban is actually son, and I'll show you right now. All right, I'm gonna go put child. What do you say, children of Israel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in children, and I'm just gonna show you that Esau is trying to lump. He don't do shit right. All right. Let's see, children. I'm gonna get children of Israel. Okay. I'm gonna get to children of Israel. This one down. Slack here. Okay. Yeah. I'll just have one. Children of Israel. Children of Israel. These are the children of Israel. They go right here. Sons. Bond. A son. All right. So when you see children of Israel, it's really saying the son of Israel. All right. They just mistranslate it because Esau's the devil. All right. Your name should be Aliyah, which means my power is Yah. Son, Ban, Yahweh of Judah, Ban, son, Yashrallah, Israel. And that's how you would write that in the period, in the correct way. All right. Now, outside of that, you have no more scriptures, right? I mean, we can go on all day, but the bottom line is, it's not this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end on this. This is, I had pulled it up, but then I switched it just now. I'm gonna put in the word. I put in pure religion, because the Lord will tell you what a pure religion is. They're trying to make us a fucking religion. Pure religion is exactly what we're doing. James 1:27. Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and the widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Who's the fatherless? Who are the widows? All you have to do is go to Lamentation, the 5th chapter, and understand the true Israelites are the fatherless. All right? Remember, O Lord, what has come upon us, the Israelites. Consider and behold our reproach, our inheritance, our land, our language, our customs, our ways, all right? Our houses, our race, everything is turned to strangers. Now Jewish people are claiming us. Everybody else is claiming us. Our houses to aliens. Now our land is not our own. Now that we've been displaced, go read Obadiah 10 and 11, you'll see that we became strangers once we got conquered and taken out of our land, and we got subjugated under other lands and learned their shit. We now are orphans. We're calling ourselves African. We call ourselves American. We call ourselves Mexican. We call ourselves everything outside of real Hebrew Israelite. And fathers, because we calling on and believing in Cesar Borgia, Serapis Christus, or Buddha, Allah, or whoever the fuck it is, but it's not Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Our mothers are as widows. So now when you believe in someone who's not true or not, who's not real, which is dead, now we're married to a dead motherfucker, which makes us widows. He said, go to true religion is to wake up the Israelites that are orphans and do what? Psalms 82 of them. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. How do you rid the Israelites out of the hand of the true wicked? You tell them the truth. All right. He says, how long, 82 in Psalms and verse 2, how long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked, the cracker, that white man? Defend the poor and the fatherless, those real Israelites, and do justice to the needy, to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and the needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. What? Teach them the truth. You rid them out of the hand of the wicked by exposing them to be the wicked and showing them the truth. That's how you do it. Okay? The brother 333 Barrel Beam said, it looks so beautiful now. Hey, because it's perfect now. All right? Malak Aliyah, Ban Yashrallah, Ban Yahweh. Put an A between the W and the D on that Yahweh. It should be Yahweh, not Yahweh. You just need an A between the A, YAHAWADAH. Yahweh. God, my brother. You know, and we're just here to help edify and correct. Because trust me, we first did the 12 tribes chart, we was out of order and all kind of shit. It takes time to get corrected. And we were saying Cain versus Khan. We were saying Saliki versus Salakia. We were saying Toda versus Tawada. I'm just serious. We did. Really. Yes, brother. It was like, you know, we had a Saliki. Aki. And it was simple. Yeah, because we had to get out of the Yiddish into the Hebrew. All right. So, you know, hopefully this has been edifying. You know, I want to go into so many much more scriptures, but the Spirit do what it do, and that's what it is. All right. The water to you all for who joined in and helping out on the lesson, the scriptures and precepts, and hopefully it's been edifying to the Spirit and power. Yahweh the water, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. With all side of that, we're going to say double honors, apostle, side of the great millstone, the GMS. And all praises and honor going to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. And hey, till next time. Shalom.